Hope you guys took your screenshots. Hope you had a fun prediction stream because it is now time to start off the qualifiers map pool showcase for 5-digit World Cup 2026. We are back here, and I'm here joined by my lovely map pooling team. I am Lighting, and we will start off by the other poolers as well. Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Yep, very excited to look at this pool right now. And we will start off relatively soon. As you can see, it's all us 5 lovely poolers. We also have Netra on the pooling team, by the way, but he will not be making it today, sadly. But that being said, we will... How is your day going? Are you excited for FLAGWC this time around?
Bro, I am thrilled. I cannot wait for you guys to see what we have cooked up for you. Put in a lot of work for this qualifiers pool, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Always love coming back and pulling for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy what we've cooked up for you.
Yep, exactly that. We have done a lot of work for the qualifiers pool. Also, just as a quick note, by the way, the qualifiers pool will not have any custom maps in it. They will be primarily done in the group stages and in the bracket. So, you do not have to expect any custom maps, despite the pretty big mappers list, which is 56 if I recall correctly. But yeah, is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
I was born ready.
It's time. It's time. Let's do
We're
it.
in there. We're locked.
Yep. If we are locked, then let's go already to No Mod 1. Starting off, this map pool is going to be Kokudou Slope. The map set is by Free Y Free Us, and the map is by lovely Moth. Let's start off with a replay, shall we?
Thank you, VDC, for the replay on this No Mod 1. This map is really cool. This is going to be a little bit of like geometric awkward aim, as you can see, not the most standard stuff to start out this map, and that is only going to continue as the map progresses. A little bit on the longer side of No Mod 1, it's going to be 3 minutes 43 drain time total. About 6.5 stars, 185 BPM, don't mind the 0.0002, and CS4 AR9.2, OD9. Pretty standard stuff.
Pretty standard stuff indeed, in general. I mean, not really, because you wouldn't really expect an awkward aim map for No Mod 1, but it does offset it later in the pool. But yeah, if I were to describe this map, first of all, as somebody mentioned in the chat, there are a lot of red line changes, a lot of BPM changes scattered throughout the map, so gotta be aware of that. But the map by itself, I'm such a huge fan of the jumps here, of the awkward aim, and with that, we are going to transition into the first KI relatively soon. Headphones, what are your opinions on this map?
I like the map. It's fun, and I usually don't enjoy like playing fully aim maps. I'm more of a tapping guy, but I enjoy playing this one.
No, I would agree. I'm also not usually a fan of like the full standard normal ones that I've seen a lot in tournaments, and this combined with like an actual song that I like makes the map like really fun for me.
Song-wise, I gotta have to agree. I wanted to map this for a while, but honestly, I don't think I even should touch this song given how good this map is. Moth has definitely nailed the quality here, and it's just so fun to play, and just from the mapper's perspective as well, it looks awesome too. So just in general, a very emotional map. Also, for everyone in the chat wondering why the Tosu client shows 185.002 BPM, don't worry about it. It's mainly 185. It's I think it's just Tosu having fun.
Yeah, that would make sense.
We love
Let's do that
Tosu.
sometimes.
Such a cool part of the song as well. Yeah, the map is also, as mentioned prior, quite long. In that case, going to be 3 minutes and 54. As we've mentioned as well earlier, we I don't remember whether we mentioned this, but the overall length of the pool is going to be such that you would be able to finish your qualifiers run in just about an hour, or maybe even less. So expect that a lot of maps will be on the shorter end of the stick here.
Yeah, I believe the total drain time for the pool is even under 35 minutes total. So you guys should not have to suffer through an extremely long qualifiers pool. Should be pretty short and sweet for the most part. But this is not one of those maps. This map will drain your stamina, even though it is just pure aim. Somehow it is stamina intensive, sort of similar to how Warcry is stamina intensive.
True. I mean, Warcry does have that BPM as well. I think Warcry is like much higher BPM in comparison to this, so...
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's fair.
It does have that factor. Other than that, the map is slowly coming to its conclusion, and we are going to be slowly transitioning into the Nomad 2 relatively soon, which I'm really excited about. Weed, you were the one who suggested the Nomad 2. Would you like to introduce us to that?
Yep. So some of you guys will recognize this map from OS World Cup in the group stage. This was a free mod map there, however, we're using it at no mod here just because it fits the difficulty quite well. Go ahead and start the replay here and we can get into it. So what's nice about this map? Oh,
no, you beast. Sorry, I stole your thunder completely. That's on me.
What's great about this map is it has some long streams, some space streams, and some variable spacing here, as you can see. Nothing too crazy that will catch you off guard though. Just overall, just a really good map.
Yeah, what I was going to mention, as I so rudely interrupted my co-caster here, is this map very much plays into the pure flow aim side of streams. Not as much on the stamina side of things. You're not going to be extremely drained after playing it. Your tapping fingers are not going to be sore, but the flow aim definitely makes this a very worthy challenge with Pool.
Yep. Also on the shorter side as well, 1 minute and 58 seconds long, 195 BPM. Also, gotta mention the elephant in the room, gotta address the elephant in the room here. The replayer, Quarrel, and SS on this Nomad 2. Also, yeah, as we'd mentioned prior, this map was used as a free mod pick for OWC, answering to those people who have just joined into the stream. But in general, I really like how the map is structured. I feel like it has a pretty good balance between those stamina parts, some flow parts, and the overall mapping style as well. It does utilize a lot of very interesting stream shapes in some cases and goes into more standard ones as well. But the map is just, I mean, there's a reason this was OWC, and this is just so emotional.
This thing is quality.
Yeah, it's a really good map.
Shout out to Portal for seeing this twice, by the way, because the mapper chose to like update the map. Ended up assessing it anyways, which is nice.
I actually did not know that. The map should be ranked, by the way, now, if I recall correctly, unless it's qualified. But yeah, thank you, Mate, for first of all ranking this set and ranking this diff from Cellina. And thank you, Portal, for the amazing replay for the SS. And thank you, everyone, for this Nomad 2 in general. But yeah, this was your flow aim stamina-ish, mostly flow aim pick. There are some elements of stamina, very low in comparison, though, to the flow aim. But let's transition into the Nomad 3. Always be with you, XD by Tuizen. This is not the OWC map. This is going to be a little different. Also, this is an AR edit. The original AR on this map is 9.3. This one is 9.5. So, anyone wants to add a few comments onto that?
Yeah, this thing was originally very, very dense. Way more dense than we wanted a map for walls to be. But the mapping style is so clean. Like, it is very classic. It's an alt. And, I mean, we didn't really want to mess with that too much. Because, I mean, he maps really, really solid, snappy alt for this SR. So we figured we just changed the AR a little bit and made the map much more approachable, much less dense. So you're not going to be reading capped on it. And of course, it is a banger because we pool nothing but.
So true.
We would
Nothing
never pull a
but
bad song.
Nah, couldn't be us. Come on.
Definitely not. Clueless.
Looking forward to the song tier list, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Is anyone making like a song tier list or something?
I've seen it being done quite a lot. I think FUC'e did this. I think Rest
Yeah,
Cup
I
did
was-
this. A lot of tournaments just did this in
I've seen it
general.
in 4WC a lot last year.
Who suggested this? Not mine. You're wrong.
Bor.
Professor. I think it was Nitra.
Just-
Probably Netra,
Netra.
yeah.
I'm going back and checking because I am curious. Yep. W Netra, as per usual.
W Netra.
W Netra. Not present with us today, but a lot of contributions from this pooler. So gotta give him some love. W Netra. Also, a huge shout outs to Aizen as well for a quick response to the AR edit message. Now 9.5, 9.2 or 9.3 would have been absolutely diabolical on this map given the density. But the snap aim, the snap ult, and the flow aim transitions into those just feels so good. This is, I think, one of the more textbook definitions of our Aizen map.
Yeah, I would agree. That's really
Ow.
solid work on the Mod 3 type maps.
Fortunate slider break here from Ardos on this Nomad 3. Our lovely replayer found an unfortunate slider break near the end, but honestly, still really good score. The accuracy looking really good from Ardos. And with that, we are going to be transitioning from this Nomad 3 into a Nomad 4. A pretty classical song is coming back if anyone wants to introduce this to the audience.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is an absolute classic. A new little twist on it. This map is by Ibel. This is CS 4.2, AR 9.3, OD9. Some pretty actually difficult tech. Normally when you think of songs in this future pop, future funk sort of genre, they're not really as techy as you want them to be for a Nomad 4 slot. But this one pleasantly surprised us when we looked at it. Very, there's a lot of tech requirement for this map.
Yep.
A lot of control as well needed to properly hit everything here. But yeah, you guys will see as this KI starts.
I was actually quite surprised by this map, because I wouldn't trust this artist and a tech map as like a good combo, like a good actual quality tech map. But this is actually pretty good. Like I approve this.
Yep. Yeah, I had a few issues trying to find a Nomad 4 that hasn't been used, and that's also really fun, and I think we found a really hidden gem, sort of. Not really. It's been used a little bit. Not a lot. Not a whole lot, though. Huge shout-outs to Kevin Yang, also known as Chiv, for finding this. He did suggest this, so thank you, Chiv, for this suggestion for this Nomad 4. But the map is just so awesome. Especially, first of all, the visuals, the slider velocity changes, all of those just feel so natural, and it fits the song just so well.
I don't even want to talk over this song. It's just such a jammer.
I know, right?
It's a vibe.
Maybe we just let it play up.
Wait, does this have copyright? Like,
I have
in
no
terms
idea.
of like Twitch copyright? Because,
Oh, oops.
You know what, let's look over it just in case.
yeah, just in case. Because if it does, then whoops.
Unlucky.
Yep. But yeah, the song is just a complete classic. I remember the original Love Sunset Teacup back in the good old days of 2019, 2020, when everybody and their mother used to play that map. Now, a modern version, unfortunately, not over here from Flurry. By the way, also a huge thanks to Flurry for his work on this replay. So close to the FC as well, choking and finding a slider break right at the very end to 6 score from them. But without further ado, this is going to be our goodbye to the No Mod 4 and a transition to No Mod 5. And, well, you might as well go a little bit off grid.
Oh, that was great.
That was great.
Good transition.
So on this map, AR6, you're going to notice that obviously overlapping patterns are going to be the main theme in this map. But the rhythms are very simple. It's not going to be something where it's like, oh, this is such a memorization map. It's definitely something that I think most people are going to be comfortable even at this lower approach rate.
Yeah, we were trying to find a really dense reading map with an AR6, and first of all, thank you, xidorn. I can see you in the chat for giving your permission to do an AR edit for this tournament. This is a huge pleasure to work with you in that regard. But that being said, the AR6 on this and all of the overlaps, all of the stacks, and rhythms like this, by the way, I think it's also repeated a little bit in the second KI, will be quite catching a few players, catching you a little off guard in some cases, but the map is just so awesome, especially as a reading test. Yeah, this is not top diff.
It's the another difficulty.
Yeah, I believe the original diff of this is being pulled often as a hidden tool in like higher rank ranges.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple times in like 4-digit open rank stuff.
But this map works well with like an AR edit to a low AR on no mod. I think this is pretty decent.
Yeah, AR7 on this, which was the original AR, just a tad bit too easy. So AR6 it is. That one is the same as the first one. Don't get tripped up by no combo color changes. That happened to me a couple times. Just want to make sure I pointed that out to you guys so you don't cry about it later.
Also, yeah, a 4-star map, everybody. This is the easiest SR map in this pool. Surely we'll see a lot of FCs on this, clueless. But yeah,
surely.
We love reading. We love doing all of this, and I feel like we are going to transition into a mod that a lot of reading players like in general. It's time to rock for CLOUT. Future's Cloud Chaser. We might be cloud chasing with this pool. Not really. I don't think we really are, but replay by Hubba. This map is a very interesting pick by itself. How do I even describe this? This is like a very fun slider aim. I mean, Vogue is like the best description you can give to this map. But yeah, this is very fun sliders, very fun shapes, very fun structure and visuals in general. Along with aim, a lot of slider aim.
This might be one of the most unique maps in the pool, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Like there's not like a real straightforward category you could put this in.
Is that how claiming this as the best map, best song in the pool? I don't know, but it might be both. This thing is a heater. A lot of really tricky slider aim, slightly awkward, sort of like No Mod 1, but in a very different way.
Exactly. It's probably my personal favorite from this pool. Honestly, it's really hard to choose a favorite from this pool. I just love so many maps from this.
Yeah, even as a non-hidden player, when I was playing through this, it was really fun. Like, this is such a heater.
Sova guy is an artist, man.
I can draw.
That's a pretty cool drawing. Very cute. Also, the lyrics get very funny at times. So don't
I
raise your
don't worry
eyebrows.
about it.
Don't
Yeah,
blame
yeah.
me as well. Yeah.
You don't worry about it.
I don't even know what the lyrics are saying, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, just don't worry
It's
about
just-
it.
Sometimes you don't even need to know.
Yeah.
Just vibe.
Got a vibe.
This thing is a jammer for sure. I'm kind of bouncing my seat a little bit.
I'm banging my head. This is such a banger. Honestly, Jamie Page, that album with like Rock for Cloud and then Machine Love is just so good. I
Oh, yeah.
hope to see more of his art in general soonish, because that album, I'm waiting for more. Like, I think he peaked, but he can definitely do a lot better too. This is such an underrated artist as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the beginning.
For sure. Oh, never mind. I did not know that. She is a good artist. Apologies on my end.
I wasn't like 100% sure, but I wasn't confident enough in myself to correct you.
All
It
good.
happens. This part is low-key hard.
Yeah, make sure you guys play this once or twice. You're gonna need to learn those hold sliders a little bit. But they're emotional. And what?
They are emotional.
That's good.
To be fair, you can probably just hold the slider through and just hold it a little in one place at the slider tick, and then you should be good.
Probably, yeah. I always kind of did the whole thing because this map requires a lot of movement anyway. I find it easier to just do all of them, you know?
True.
Yeah, those ones you can definitely just kind of hold in the middle if you don't feel like risking it. But yeah, that is going to be your hidden one, an absolute heater. Thank you, Fooders, on that guest diff. We are going to move on to your hidden two, which is a little bit higher BPM, a little bit more on the reading side of things. It's going to be the Sealer. Thank you, Yoshi Lover, for the replay on this one.
The reading specialists strikes for this hidden too, and Netra as well, our pooling reading specialist for Nomad 6 as well, did his job there. But yeah, Scup Domino, map by Scup Domino. I mean, just really cool map by itself. It's not as dense, obviously, as the Nomad 6. The AR on this is relatively standard, which is AR 8 CS on this is 3.5, and the BPM is 205, a little bit on the higher end for a few players. This is pretty good mixture between, I'd say, Nomad 6 and Hidden 1. Not really something in between, but it does test a few of those skill sets, I think.
I really like this map. I love Scum Domino. This map's kind of peak. I don't know. I can't say much more. This map's just good.
Also, relatively short as well, 2 minutes and 3 seconds long. So far, the only maps that were longer than 3 minutes were Nomad 1 and Hidden 1. The rest were shorter. Nomad 4 was kind of making it into 3-minute territory, but 2 seconds short of that. And yeah, low-key, single tapping this is a little crazy. Actually, 2 to 5 is manageable. I can single tap this.
Are you playing on 7 MS for this replay? That's awesome. What the hell?
Oh my god. From a reading standpoint, I know we don't have our reading specialist Netra to comment on the map, but Stella, Stella, yeah, I think you gave your point. You just really like the map. You like Skip Domino, you like the mapping in general, but I guess it's just peak. You cannot
like the
escape
song.
peak from this. The song too.
I don't know. This map's just good. Song is nice, map is nice. I don't know.
Yep. Yep, it is time to move on to a Hidden 3 now. Hurtful and Painful was the slot because we were trying to find a Hidden 3 that satisfies all of us for so long. And I feel like I'll give the honors to Ed Bones for this now because I think this was your suggestion, right?
It was me. Yes.
Oh yeah, what do you think of this map?
Honestly, I just wanted some fun flow alt. And also the song is pretty enjoyable.
That's GOAT right there, and that is exactly what this map does. This is going to be your flow alt 150 BPM, 3 minutes and 10 seconds long, AR 9.2, so now definitely dense in comparison to the Nomad 3, which is AR edited, by the way, just as a reminder. Replay by our lovely Hideo. Thank you so much for the replay. And yeah, this slot was a little bit of a pain to try and find a map that we all agreed on. We had a variety of various opinions on a few other maps, but I feel like this is the one that we settled on, and I feel like this is something that we're more interested in general as a team.
Yeah, I think this one definitely does the job for the flow aim aspect pretty well. These key eyes themselves, not as much focused on flow aim, more just general alt, but the rest of the map has a lot of flow aim focus kind of scattered throughout it.
The song is also really good. You just cannot escape from bangers. What are your guys' thoughts on hidden alt in general and like the low density alt? Actually, high density alt in this case, but yeah.
I think it is, in most cases, I would kind of rather have other things in a hidden slot, but like, I mean, for cases where, I mean, you need hidden alt, you definitely want something like this, where it is pretty generalist, a lot of flow focus, a little bit of snap, but nothing too crazy, obviously, because we have a lot of aim focus in the rest of the hidden pool. But this is the kind of thing you're looking for when it comes to hidden alt.
True. Exactly that. And apparently, Heppos, you've said to watch the anime of this. I didn't know it was from the anime.
Yeah.
You want to share with the class?
Oh my god. Okay, it's Girls Don't Cry. It's a really good it's really good anime. Trust. Also, the music is really good.
I can hear that. I haven't watched a lot of them lately. Yeah, if it sounds like this,
I have been tapped out for anime.
True.
Same.
I feel like I've watched Sunda, and I think I watched the latest episode of JJK like yesterday. And actually, no, I'm slowly coming back into anime. But yeah, this was your hidden pool, ladies and gentlemen. Hurtful and Painful was the way, was the path, but we are done with the hidden pool. Hopefully you will enjoy this, and now it's time for Hard Rock 1. So remember the Nomad 1 that was a little awkward aim. Well, this map is gonna be your replacement for a pretty comfy aim map. Ika, you are on the replay. William Berger's my goat. Wanna introduce the class to this map?
Yeah. Oh, ew, it's so Tarks. Oh! But it's good. So Tarks map's good when he likes the song, and this is pure representation of that. This is about as standard aim gets, sitting at 214 BPM, a little bit under 3 minutes. Standard hard rock stats as well, CS 5.2, AROD both sitting at 10. And this map is very standard. And obviously it's Linkin Park, so it's a heater. Shout out Emily Armstrong. They're not quite new lead singer, but
It's been a year.
Linkin Park has been back, and they make jammers.
Playing Sewer Targets in 2026 nowadays is actually a therapy, and I'm not even kidding. This is hard. Also,
It's actually true.
It's honestly
it's
true.
so real. It's so true.
It is so sad that this is the state of affairs, but you know, these are the cards we're dealt. We're here, and we get to enjoy Sotarks now.
No, he might be cooking. I can see a lot of people in the chat not really agreeing with this state, but low key, given the current state of like at least the farm meta, you can kind of consider that as an argument. But That being said, if I speak, I'll be in big trouble.
Those who know.
Also, yeah, you want to give some context how you did this replay?
Well, I aimed the notes and I tapped at just about the right time for the most part.
Wow.
For the most part.
So
and,
good.
You know, sometimes magic is made, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Damn. If I recall correctly, you did this replay during the pooling session, right?
Oh yeah, no, I sure
Yeah.
did. This was run 1. You'll see why I was not too happy at some of our fellow poolers here, which you'll see in a second.
Oh no! Yeah, I know
believe-
exactly what you're talking
For
I
about.
believe the
context.
quote
Wait, I
was,
think I remember.
Yeah, I believe the quote was, "God, it would be so funny if you missed it."
No, I think I said, "Hey,
on-
Ika, that combo is looking really good."
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's something
I don't know,
like that.
something smug and not nice. To be clear.
Yeah, I cast her Kirsty, my bad.
Yeah, don't get slow slidered.
Right there.
Don't get slow slidered. But yeah, that is your Hard Rock 1, very standard aim. And we are going to move on to your Hard Rock 2 Precision, which is much less standard. It's going to be Lotus, guys. It's going to be Lotus. If you know this song, you know this thing is classic.
This is a classic. I think
You
Stella
don't often
suggested
see
this.
that much.
Yep,
Yeah.
Stella, would you like to
Yes.
introduce us to the map?
I think I'm not even sure if it actually happened like that, but I think we were still looking for something that was like slightly techy, and I remembered
Yeah.
this song and specifically the PC diff of this being put a lot in like higher rank ranges, and I found that one of the discs is actually like Store SR and Store CS5, I think. Yeah, CS5, and it's actually a pretty good map. Like this map is really nice. Like I've had this map for years, but I've never looked at this specific diff.
They cooked on the
Pretty
guest
good.
difficulty here. Go on, Buns.
I was just gonna say that it's a pretty good map, and I definitely didn't expect to find something like this for the star rating as a tech precision hard rock too. Like, damn. Okay.
Yeah, you don't see stuff like this too often.
Yep. Pretty rare case, rare species of maps, if one could say so. But yeah, CS 6.5, BPM 190. Some sliders have really interesting shapes in general, and very interesting patterns of movement too. The song in general on the map is relatively short, at 2 minutes and 17 seconds, so hopefully you will not be dying on this. The map is quite difficult in general, but still fits within the general range of the pool. And also, by the way, the SR of this map is 6-star, so yeah, a very 6-star map.
I think for this map, it looks a lot harder than it actually is.
Oh, for sure.
That's true.
It's also the skin making it look even harder.
Yeah, when you're actually playing this, it is much more forgiving than you guys think. A lot of the sliders, you don't need to do as much as Quordle is doing on these sliders.
Quordle is just Quordle.
Pinpoint accuracy from Quordle, but if you're looking to just kind of get by on a combo, you can figure that out without aiming the full thing on most of these sliders.
Yeah, the stack is also just crazy from Quordle. 97.68 on this is quite high, especially considering that I think they FC to Nomad too. So
Yeah.
SS,
yeah,
Nomad
They
2.
did
SS, yes, SS.
actually, yeah.
So should we really be surprised?
real. Yeah, this was your Hard Rock 2, and yeah, it's speed time, guys. Blastix Riotz CS 3.4 edit. Yeah, the map by itself, the BPM is going to be a little high on this. This is going to be your non-DT speed, and with Nomad 5 being reading, we put a speed map on the Hard Rock. This is 256 BPM, a CS edit so that the speed players will be comfortable in general, and that in general will not be too hard, because I feel like when looking at this, the CS 3.6 diff was considered, But upon some further discussions, we realized that CS 3.4 is more suitable with the difficulty range that we're looking for, and for the general, first of all, skill set representation, and for the target audience, which is the speed players.
This is low-key an A map.
So real.
I'm joking.
Say that.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Don't say
you
that.
will see that a lot in the next few days.
Fired.
30 map.
8 map.
It's already half over. Whoa. That's crazy. This map is short as hell. 2 minutes long. CS 4.7 after Hard Rock. Wait, that's not true. I lied. After Hard Rock, I think it's like 4.4. Yes, 4.4. Sorry, I got my conversions wrong.
Yep. It's been a while since I've heard this song as well. I think Blastix Riotz is mainly known as the Mania map that was made a long time ago, with like an Attack on Titan background or something like that, something of the sorts. But yeah, map is also short. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds long, so breezing through this, speeding through this map, one might say. Hardos unfortunately does find a slider break near the very end, but yeah, this was your speed, non-DT speed pick for the round, and one final part of speed. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the Hard Rock pool, and it is time to move on to the DT pool. And the DT one that we have in store, I feel like Ed Bones, you are... Was this you, actually? I
No, this was
That was
Stella.
me.
This
That
is
was
Stella,
me.
if I'm not
This is
mistaken.
my map.
Ooh.
I don't even
So-
like for this again. I don't even remember how it got to this map. I just sent it and we liked it, so it like got in the
Basically,
pool.
yeah.
And sometimes it's as simple as that, guys.
Yeah.
Sometimes we look at a map, we like it, and here you go. But yeah, this thing is pretty standard DT aim mechanics at a very high BPM. This is going to be 279 BPM, AR 10.3, CS4, just over a minute 30. So definitely not the longest thing in the world either.
Yep. The stats, as you can see on the right of you, are a little wrong here. This is not Hard Rock. This is Hard Rock stats, I think. But yeah, this DT1, as Ika mentioned, 10.3, 279 BPM, 1 minute 37 seconds long dream time-wise. Just in general, a really interesting, fun map. Stella, do you have anything to say for this map? Because you were the ones who suggested it, I think.
It's a pretty fun hybrid. It has like a bunch of aim, obviously, but then it also has like, especially in the second half, as you can see, a lot of like finger control-y, and it's also kind of like speedy patterns, but not to the extent where it would like become a tapping map. It's just like a nice mixture of the two.
Looks so much art. The skin, like holy.
The skin does make this map look crazy. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I feel like it looks better with combo colors, like the map combo colors, and then yeah, and probably normal skin as well.
And also maybe a less filled like sliders. Because
Yes.
that does add density.
But yeah, Usotsuki was your DT1. It's time to move on to DT2. We had Hard Rock 3 speed. This time is going to be DT2. This time around is going to be 237 BPM. Also relatively short lengthwise as well. Foreground Eclipse, map by Sanch KK at Bones. Would you like to comment on this?
Honestly, just close enough is how I feel about this map.
Yeah, I mean, it sure is close enough to being the sort of stamina test this pool needs. I don't know, guys. Tell mappers to make more speed. Like,
For real.
Yeah.
I don't
We
know.
need more speed maps.
As a mapper, I'm gonna put my glasses on and say, actually, it's kind of boring to map.
Oh, is it?
This guy.
No one said it would be fun. It's work, man.
You're saving map
We
pools.
need to get a coalition together. We need to get a union of mappers to map nothing but speed for like a year and a half and pay them a fixed
Oh my
rate.
god.
We pay them a fixed salary.
A fixed salary. Oh my
Yes,
god.
dude. I'm telling you, this is the way we fix the problem.
Where does
salary
one
being
sign a
It's like
contract,
supporter.
bro?
and we need to fix it.
The people to map speed and lowest art tech, I would like to add.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
We need to
where does
recruit-
one sign the contract? I wouldn't mind as long as it pays well.
Let us say, recruit a coalition of like 15, 20 mappers to make only speed and lowest art tech for like a year, and then we have maps to work with, and then all of a sudden it's not so bad out here.
So
But
you'll-
until then, you get something that speed players have probably played a good bit. Still a good map. Of course, not saying anything about that. SKK only makes good speed maps. But players have seen this before, and we're not... You can't deny that. But it is a pretty good speed map, for the most part.
Yeah, and now it's time to witness the greatest replay of the qualifiers so far.
Of all time.
Of all time
Yeah.
as well. Emrek is shaking in tears as he sees the replay that we got on the GT3. It's time to move on and to follow tomorrow 100, by the way, which is probably would have been a number 1 on the map, by the way. But yeah, John Atkin, also known as Kitty Gster. Yeah, Bones, would you like to introduce the map to the class once more?
I just love the finger control on this map. It's just so fun. The doubles, they hit different, you know? Also, the song is good.
Very emotional.
This map
Also,
was
the
in
map is kind of hard.
Hurtful for like the second tourney I've ever played, and I've never seen it since, I think. We're bringing it back.
Bringing
It is
the nostalgia back.
surprising just how little this is seen. Because the map is really good.
KTGster replay on a KTGster map is fire. I know, right? It's
It was
fitting.
meant to be.
It was always meant to be. Nice scorpion. Yeah, I can see the local here. Very emotional.
Yes, your score, your local score is there.
Getting
It's
exposed.
okay. Oh, now you're hiding it. Yeah, you can combo.
It's fine. We know the score. It is a 1-100. Unfortunately, 1-100, but a 1-100.
So close yet so far from perfection.
We really... Is it that far?
I mean, like, you know, when you try to approach infinity, well, you cannot approach infinity. It's like, you know, like, limit. It's like 10th grade math. Like,
What are we yapping about?
I'm just doing math stuff, man. I don't know. I'm just thinking about math because, like, I had a huge midterm week. My brain is fried. I didn't even have any math, by the way. It's all just CS, but whatever.
Oh, right. The
Wow.
100 was there. That's painful. I
That is
forgot.
the slightest early tap. That's a brutal one. But still, crazy replay. Thank you, KTGster, for the replay on the KTGster.
And for the map as well.
Of Follow Tomorrow. And that's going to be your qualifiers pool, guys. Thank you guys for sitting here and watching, bantering with us. Pool will be on sheet at some point. I don't have control of that. I don't know. It's up to them, really.
It will be there soon.
True.
They might just not give it to you. Like I don't know.
We're keeping
I
it.
don't know, but yeah. With that, thank you everyone for joining this map pool showcase. I wish all of you luck on your qualifier lobbies. Just as a reminder, by the way, make sure if you have any reserves that you do any potential roster swaps either 24 hours before the qualifiers lobby that you have scheduled or at latest Friday 0 UTC to make this a lot easier for us. once again, hope everybody will have fun on this qualifier map pool, and I'd like to thank the pooling team for all their efforts. This was a blast to work on. This was so fun to work on as well. And with that, winter quals. Well, technically, you can try to schedule them now. Technically, I guess you should wait until the quals pool is released on the sheet. But yeah, it'll be done relatively soon. But with that being said, we will be saying our goodbyes for now. Once again, good luck. And we've been the pooling team. I was Leiden, and they were.
Or you wanted to?
They-
Oh,
Yeah,
Iga. I did not know what you were going for.
Okay, that was funny.
That was
Yeah,
funny.
we've been
But yeah,
pulling team. Thank you.
Yeah,
were the
we
pooling
are
team.
the pulling team.
The pooling team. And Netra, by the
And
way.
Netra.
Netra was.
Netra.
Yes. Bye. See you next
Bye
time.
bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.